What is going on, y'all beautiful people, man? Hope you guys are having an amazing one today. We are currently, make sure I don't move out too much, out in a beautiful park underneath the bridge recording this video, and it feels damn amazing, man. Been getting more into this nature. It feels damn amazing. And in this video for you guys, we are going to be talking about how perfect love can cast out fear and how that could be the answer to a current problem that you might be having right freaking now. Even for myself, I'm out here in public. There's a lot of people walking on this trail, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like there's nobody here. It's kind of like could be a little bit scary if you think about it. But the more that I tell myself perfect love casts out fear, perfect love casts out fear, all of a sudden I get more excited about making this video out here like this, and I'm not worried so much about it. Man, there's freaking women walking around alone over here, so clearly this place is pretty safe. Lord is watching over every single one of us. But one of the things that I've been reading about in this book called Letting Go is how love can literally heal us from fear. Now, this is something that can go for not only if you have the fear, but also if other people in your life have the fear. Because a lot of times we don't really know. We're healing the fear that we've had in our lives around certain things, but now other people in our lives, they are dealing with all this stuff. How the frick do we help them? We get kind of like sad about it. We get maybe a little bit angry at them for like not helping themselves. But in the book he talked and he gave an example of a story that he had where there was this lady that he had been watching over, or she came over to him for therapy, I guess. I don't know exactly what therapy, but it was for therapy. And he was helping her out, and he was trying his best to help her. But this lady had so much fear to the point where she didn't even want to do the smallest little things. She didn't want to leave her house. She didn't want to wash her hands with a certain amount of things. Like, she was just doing it to an overextent, and she was like thinking about it so damn much. And because of that, he knew, like, okay, he got to the point where he was like, I don't know if there's going to be anything that I have to do to help this lady. He was thinking about it so much. He was overwhelming himself, which a lot of us can do. And he got to the point where he's like, okay, I'm just going to have to let go and just love this lady as best I can. Which meant all he was going to do is, in a way, kind of like a love therapy, which he was just going to say, he was going to love her with every text that he sent her. Every time he was on a call with her, he was just going to love her, send her loving thoughts, have loving thoughts about her, just love her as much as he could in all aspects that he can in order for her to feel that type of love. Knowing that he doesn't really need to think about how exactly he's going to help her. He's not going to talk about psychiatry, therapy type of talk, anything like that. He was just going to love her as best he can. And he was talking about in that chapter too that a lot of the greatest people alive, through the love, and Jesus Christ being number one, through the love that they have, through the presence of that love, that perfect love, it's able to cast out fear just by their presence. It's able to cast out and allow us to become better just by their presence. That's why we read the Bible too, because it helps us actually get into God and Jesus and what he actually has for us. So that perfect love can cast out fear as long as we are able to encapsulate that love. Now, a lot of us are living in a place of fear ourselves, and how can we go out there and help other people that are living in fear if we can't fully encapsulate the sunshine, the beautiful sunshine of love? That's what he kind of compared it to. He said that the love, that perfect love, is like a sunshine, and it's a beautiful, bright, encumbering light that we can shine as bright as we possibly can, and that can rub off on other people. But we have to be able to encapsulate that first within ourselves. So if you're worried about somebody right now and you want to help them, maybe they're living in a place of unconsciousness where they're just kind of going about their life, they don't really think about stuff, they get angry, they get upset, they watch the news and they get upset about it, or they're worried about their life situation. You might not always be able to think about exactly how to help that person, but what you can do is encapsulate love, encapsulate peace, encapsulate joy, and just by your presence, it will start to bring them up higher and higher to know that it is okay. Like, they don't need to worry so much about it. And also, they'll be encompassed by that love and allowed to be able to be in the presence of your love, knowing that they don't need to be anything else. They can accept themselves where they are right now and continue to grow from that. That's how we really help grow. That's how we really help people. And a lot of times how God really helps us. No, pretty much all the times how God really helps us. You know, we are not perfect, we're terrible, we're sinners, and we're all that stuff. But he still encapsulated the love for us despite us continuing to fall into our mistakes. So loving others the same way that God has loved us is a powerful way to actually help them grow and get out of where they might be at right now. Love you guys very much. Had an amazing time making this video, man. You guys are enjoying y'all's day. Peace.